Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day from the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Four of Bows Celebration. All right, and we've talked about this in the past, looking at celebrating all the good things that are going on in life, and with this card, as the gals are dancing around the bonfire, I look in the lower corners, and there's jugs of plenty, and there's other little bountiful things from the harvest and things of that nature that are there, and the gals are dancing with their bows, because they're celebrating the fact that they have plentiful crops, plentiful things to drink, plentiful things to eat, and this could be at the end of the fall, all right, that they're celebrating. And we see a lot of fall festivals here where there is that time of celebration, that time of the harvest. But celebration is also an opportunity to recognize and congratulate, all right, your health, wealth, and security, as you relax in the bounty of that good fortune. Okay. I look at some of the celebrations, that I've been a part of, and I've always, I like to celebrate success. Okay. I've done it for graduations. I've done it for new births coming into the world. Celebrate that that new life coming in. We do it at birthdays. We do it at graduations. We do it at anniversaries. To celebrate that security and knowing that you've been with that same person for years after years after years. And every year, I also look at and celebrate the fact, my work anniversary. This year, I'll be with the same organization for 30 years. That's a celebration in itself, and that anniversary date is coming up in May. Okay, so there's opportunities to celebrate. Sometimes the employer will recognize those anniversaries. Maybe they give you a night on the town, or a plaque, recognizing your dedication and efforts for 30 years. But the good thing about celebrating is it's the opportunity, all right, to get with others and celebrate meaningful things. Okay, for that hard work and that dedication. All right. For myself, where I live, there's a lot of celebration going on with festivals. All right, where people can show their creativity during a harvest festival, or even like this weekend where they got a cold moon festival. Okay, yeah, it's wintertime, but they still want people to get together, okay, and enjoy the warmth. It doesn't necessarily mean the warmth of a campfire or a bonfire like this, but the warmth of that social spirit that you have within yourself. Okay. I'll talk a little bit about the cold moon coming up, the full moon. All right, that's an opportunity to celebrate. Okay, celebrate the first full moon of the year of 2020, as well as of the decade, because there you can set your intentions of moving forward. How you want to go through the rest of this emperor year, more or less. Okay, with the number 4, and setting up your intentions going in for the next 10 years, for the next decade. All right. You also need to celebrate the small things going on in life. All right. And, as I meditated about this card a little bit, the thought that came to mind was, wow, it's Friday already. And this is, when this card is going to be posted is Friday. And it's kind of been a long week. Even though time is relevant, all right, it's kind of like, after the holidays, we're back into the workforce. It's been a long week. And a lot of people will go to their local establishment, in the community, and they may go for that happy hour between 3 and 6, and hoist up a glass of their favorite beverage, and just enjoy the camaraderie, okay, of that social spirit that's out there, and celebrate the fact that, hey, we got through this long week. That's an accomplishment. Even though we're back to the grind, it's the celebration of, the week is over. Now we can get into the weekend. We can play a little bit, and then start next week all over again. But when you can celebrate with others on that common goal, that's helping you become fulfilled. Okay, like I talked about yesterday with the Three of Bowls, fulfillment. Celebration is good for the soul. It's good for the spirit, because what it does is it refreshes and renews our energy. Okay, and then once we get that renewed and refreshed, we can allow that energy to revitalize and rekindle our desires, which then again, it comes back into another circle, okay, where if you have those goals and desires, okay, and you've got that ambition and that enthusiasm, all right, to move forward, you're going to become more fulfilled, okay, again, okay, and it's just an everlasting circle, okay, and what that does is that builds up that self-esteem, that builds up that self-confidence, but don't do it to a point where you're overindulging yourself, okay, because when you overindulge, you actually, the spirit it becomes bogged down, okay, with that overindulgence. So you have to do things in moderation. You have to celebrate your successes, within moderation, okay? And, as they say out there, sharing is caring. So, if you've got something where you want to, celebrate, just celebrate with others, get with your girlfriends, get with your guy friends, get with family and say, hey, let's celebrate. Let's go out tonight. Let's go out to dinner, or, let's go catch a movie or a hockey game, or, something on that nature. Let's go celebrate. Celebrate the fact that, we've got a family to, go out and do things. Okay, so sharing is caring. And when you share that celebrational attitude, okay, you renew that, like I said, you renew that spirit. Okay, you refresh that spirit. And it gives you a positive outlook on life. So, for myself, I like to celebrate both things, big and small. If it's a big anniversary, or a birthday or something like that, or Christmas, Thanksgiving, it's a great time to celebrate those traditional holidays with others, and and you share in the food, and you share in the laughter, and you share in games being played, things of that nature. But take that time out to share in the small things too. Okay, let's say your goal this year was to lose weight, and maybe you've lost 5 pounds. Don't be discouraged by that. You've lost 5 pounds. It wasn't easy taking it off, because, you had to sit back and eat different and drink different, and, maybe you have to do some exercise, okay? The key, though, is you lost 5 pounds. So go celebrate that. And then in some diet plans, they also have that cheat meal where you can go out, and reward yourself. For work situations, I celebrate the fact that, hey, I got this process done for the day. All right. And, that's more of a pat on the back type celebration. But, hey, I reward myself, for that. Hey, that was a good job, and you can move forward with it. So look at all the opportunities where you can celebrate, and be positive about it. I can't remember any celebration that's been a negative. Okay. Because what I'm doing is I'm sharing that energy with others. I'm sharing that, that celebratory gesture, okay, whether it's the end of the work week and, there's other people, in the establishment, it's a social commune time. And it's great just to sit back and, hoist back a couple beverages and, celebrate the fact that the week is over with. Okay. So enjoy your celebration. You may not be able to get out and do some dancing, but if you do, that's even better. Celebrate with others. Go dancing with your girlfriends. Go dancing with your significant other. All right, and enjoy that time out there and becoming fulfilled. Getting that energy. So this is the Four of Bows celebration from the Wildwood Tarot deck. If this resonates with you, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel at the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to go celebrate. Have a great day, everybody. This is Dee from the Spirit's Path.